Good morning. Great demand at the wagon builder, huh? I wonder what the wagon builder wants. I got a load of beams here. Two pallets of Napa cabbage. Alright. My field says it's ready to harvest, but I'm not going to harvest it until next month. Fermenting's not done yet. Wood beams, huh? So, the playground's the highest demand, but I'm sending them to the museum anyway. I'm just trying to figure out what is in great demand at the... Hmm, maybe it's rope. Yes, it's rope. But anyway, let's get on with my usual morning routine. Gotta load up all these pallets. But today I'm gonna be using my new pallet attachment for my main tractor. appears that I can't uh, pull these in the way I can with the regular forklift, but it's okay. Should work still. Wasn't a very good positioning of the pickup here. I don't think I'm going to use anything else in here today, but I imagine after this I'm going to go do some contract work. Hopefully something a little bit different. I'm getting bored of just mowing all the time. Although, yeah, it's keeping my farm going. I like to have a little bit of variety in my tasks. Hmm. Ooh, careful there. So I'm going to sell the Napa cabbage and the eggs to the restaurant, and then the beans to the museum, just like last time. I see some fields that need harvesting. Maybe I'll do some harvesting for a change of pace. Of course, I have to have my helper, chip in, but that's fine. She needs to work, and I can use a variety. Yeah, $100 less this time than last time, but it saves me a lot of time, so time is worth a lot. Alright, let's look for some work to do. Oh no, I ain't doing spinach. 78. Canola. Okay. Yeah, so I think canola it's going to be. And where do I sell the grain barge terminal 1? Up. Okay. Alright, let's get everything all situated here. Not a huge fan of John Deere equipment, but make do with what I got, I guess. Wow, look at the size of that header. Definitely have to use the header trailer for this one. Alright. I'm gonna have to button hook this thing like crazy. Unfold the combine. Turn on header. Lower it down. And turn on GPS. Alright, let's get to work. Okay, I'm done harvesting. So let's take this canola to the sell point and finish this up. Alright, so it is going right here. Alright. Jesus. Just run the stop sign, why don't you? And then somebody, damn UPS comes sneaking right up behind me. Alright, swing wide. Button hook in. That's nice. Got a little bonus for exceeding the expected yield. So let's get back to the shop and return the rented equipment and get paid. Here we are. Good thing I'm not loaded. I might have a problem with this bridge if I was still fully loaded. Yeah, these two are modern highway bridges. They pose no problem whatsoever. It's those trestle bridges and wooden bridges on the branch of the river that are the problem. Alrighty. So that was an okay payday. Almost up to 20,000. It's only noon, so I got some time left. Field 7. More canola. 91. Spinach. Well, I may regret this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just too enticed by, 11,000. I'll get this hooked up. Yeah, another damn John Deere tractor. Alright, so you can go to, yeah, that'll work. Mm. Alright, off she goes. And then I'll take the harvester over. Hopefully I don't get very much oncoming traffic. Rubbing trees there, get past that one. Please don't come this way. Oh, thank God. Alright. Let's unfold. Turn on the harvester part. Lower the header. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a while, so chill back and watch.
Donald Kincaid out in the field he toils. Sunset shadows dancing on the fertile soil. Harvesting spinach till the stars reveal more greens than Popeye ever dreamt to feel. Late into the night he's picking fast. Heart never wavers, hand never rests. Boots covered in a layer of earthy dust. This wholesome life he totally trusts.
And MWO, I mean, it's free to play, so their numbers don't really count, but it speaks to a fact that Clans doesn't really feel like it landed, you know? It definitely feels like a game that has kind of splattered on its launch, and it hasn't really regained anything since then. I mean, it's looking at like Twitch stats as well, like 426. I think that's viewers. There's one viewer right now for anyone streaming Clans. So if there's that one person out there, congratulations. You've got one viewer for your stream. And there might be people who are streaming it and they've got no viewers right now. I mean, that's pretty bad. And this is the problem, and the game has had a 3,380 player drop in 30 days since launch. It's not great, and it just speaks to, I think, PGI's cookie cutter, minimum viable product, it'll do approach to making games. And the DLC is tragically awful as always. If you haven't been paying attention, the first paid content for this game is a fucking horde mode. Yeah, a horde mode. That's it. And it's almost half the base price of the game. Oh, it does have another mode. 5-player free-for-all multiplayer, i.e. you can fight your friends. And by all accounts of the reviews of this DLC, it ain't good. It's very bad. This is, where is it now? Trials of War. This is a DLC that has mostly negative reviews currently. It has 29 negative to 14 positive. It's not going well, and I can understand why. It adds no new maps. It adds some variants, and that's it. Apparently the arenas at launch were broken. They may have been patched since, but there was holes in them, you could fall through them. The AI is obviously still as dumb and broken as it's always been since MechWarrior 5 released to begin with. So the AI isn't that bright, and it's literally, it's a nonsense. Who is this for? Who made that? Why was that the decision? And the fact that they didn't even put any new Omnimex behind this paywall. They put some variants behind the paywall. Variants? I mean, these are things that should just be in patches. Charging you that much for a variant? What the fuck? What's going on? Hey, MechWarrior Line, they never had the balls to charge you for variants. Now they're doing it for this. Oh, it's like it's bundled in. Oh, well, here's some variants as well. To go with your arena mode and co-op horde mode. Who wants horde mode in MechWarrior? Especially in the supposedly narrative-driven game. People want more story missions. People want to do more stuff with the characters that you've written, that you've bothered to get voice actors for. No one wants a fucking horde mode. This speaks to the wider problem with the game. It's the complete lack of mechs. Again, no actual new mechs. I want to, like PGI's own PGI's own approach, they don't have any new machines. Off the top of my head, there's no Grizzly. There's nothing like that. They didn't add in the Turkina. There's no Kingfisher or Battle Cobra or any number of other clan machines. There's no actual new model that they make. It's all stuff that's just been ported over from MechWarrior Online, given an Unreal 5 engine coat of paint, and away it goes. You know, for a product at this price, and compare this to like Helldivers 2, for instance. You know, Helldivers 2 in pounds, it's $34.99. It was probably roughly about $42, something like that. And MechWarrior 5 Clans is £42, so you're probably getting up to about $50, right? Not that far off what was, or may still be considered, you know, new AAA game prices. And the difference in what's on offer is staggering. I mean, Helldivers 2 is a game that for less money has almost infinite replayability, playground of destruction, easy drop and drop out co-op, the ability to unlock all kinds of different stratagems and special abilities and gear like that, the ability to customize your character, different weapon loadouts, all these kind of things. MechWarrior 5 Clans has a rigid story mode, uninteresting characters, uncanny valley looking motherfuckers as well for some of them, with a very limited and confusing set of customization options. If you've played it, you know what I mean. Like, using the Mech Lab in Clans is a little bit crap. There's buttons all over the place to access different menus. It's not straightforward and simple to use, and it's a bit of a ball ache to do any of the upgrades and stuff that you want to do in the game. And in, you know, even by comparison to MechWarrior Online, for instance, which probably has one of the cleanest, easy to use mech labs out of the 3 games that it is. It's very easy, just, you know, weapons or go drag and drop. You know, all the screens are there. It's really relatively simple to do. Why they didn't just copy this for Clans, the one thing that they could have easily copied over, I don't understand. You know, like, the shooting in general is fine as well. It works. Like, if you liked Mercenaries gameplay, it's pretty much exactly the same as that. You stomp forward, the AI aren't that bright, they stomp forward, you shoot each other until they're all dead, and you move on to the next thing. The game just has odd difficulty spikes. Sometimes missions are a breeze, and then you just hit a part of the mission where the difficulty is just a fucking vertical wall. It's impossible to scale sometimes because you just aren't prepared for it. Because the game just plays like an old attritional kind of game where, depending on how much damage you've taken in the earlier part of the mission, you might not actually just have enough hit points to tank the remaining damage that you're going to get hit with. And it has the same problem with Mercenaries, where sometimes the AI are crack elite sniper warriors who can just perfectly like slice off your arm, or they can hit the character's head, or something like that, with one barrage of weaponry, and sometimes that's just enough to cripple you. It's that frustrating level where the AI just sometimes just are really good, and other times they're the worst shots in the entire Innosphere. And there's no way of kind of tweaking that, like they did with Mercenaries, where you have the sliders that they added, where you can make the AI like hit every time they fire if you wanted to be really stupid about it, or you could make it so they couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. But there was adjustable kind of levels, and they just didn't do that in this game for some reason. So yeah, you end up with missions that are just vertical spikes in difficulty for, I don't know, no reason, I guess, other than like that they need to make something hard, so they did this. It's difficult. It's difficult to really think of much that's redeeming about it. And then when a patch comes out for a game and the patch is like 24 fucking gig, yeah, it's just awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. If I was going to recommend a MechWarrior game to you, it would be Mercenaries. Pick that up, because it's got modding. There's mods that you can get. There's whole new mission types expanding the area, new map types and variations of the existing maps that look really pretty, like Von's biomes and stuff like that. Coyote's mission mod, new mechs that get added by the community, because MechWarrior 5 is actually moddable, whereas Clans, they don't have any mod functionality at all, and they've shown no intent to add an SDK into that game. So basically, what you get is what you're going to get, and if the DLCs, if this first DLC is anything to go by, it's certainly not the kind of thing that's going to revive its player numbers to justify another DLC. This can't be financially viable for them. Because if the first DLC had been like a banger straight out the door, a bunch of new Omnimax, not even new missions, just like it's packed, Nova Cat reinforcements. No, Huntsman, the Nova and Huntsman, Nova Cat, and the Supernova to play in your campaigns. That would work. People would buy that because hey, it's alright. It's mechs that they've already had to go over Mech Online, maybe, but it's new mechs. We can play with that. We can do something with this. Comes with Nova Cat themed camo and a few bits and pieces like that. Easy, right? That's what this game needs. It needs smaller packs that add more things to play with, more toys, and then bigger packs that add missions, because this is supposed to be your narrative-driven game where you're supposed to be telling stories, and in this game you aren't doing anything like that. You do the story, and then apparently you're supposed to play Horde mode, or get 4 other friends around so you can do free-for-all PvP. And if the PvP is supposed to be like a wink wink nudge nudge to the player base about, oh, maybe MechWarrior Online 2, just fucking say if you're working on MechWarrior Online 2. Just tell people. Just do that. Don't ask people to pay for a PvP mode. What the fuck is wrong with you, PGI? What is this? So, no, I can't recommend MechWarrior 5 Clans. And if I was to recommend it, it would only be on the biggest sale I've ever seen it on. Buy MechWarrior Mercenaries instead. If you want to give money to PGI, buy that, because you've got more DLCs, you've got more story stuff, you've got a big map that you can